Hello, I'm Daniel, and welcome to the Emunah Project. We're continuing in our series of videos with respect to advice and inspiration, guidance. And what I'm going to do is today I'm going to focus on the aspect of simplicity. We've touched on this in previous videos, but I'm going to quote something from Sichos Aran. These are conversations and discussions on various topics by Rabbi Nachman of Breslov, as written down by his disciple Rabbi Nosson. And in Sichos Aran, Rabbi Nachman says, no sophistication is needed in serving God, only simplicity, sincerity, and truth. Simplicity is higher than everything else. For God is certainly higher than everything else, and God is ultimately simple. For people who may raise their eyebrows at that idea of God being simple, God is not simple in the sense of easy or not difficult. Simple in the sense of not being complicated. When you serve God, and when I mean serve God, when I mean serve God, we're talking about mitzvot, either in the literal sense of performing commandments, doing commandments according to the halachas, according to the laws of God, or in the more general sense of good deeds. When you're serving God, that should be done with the utmost simplicity and lack of sophistication. I'm not saying lack of knowledge. Chas v'sholom. You can't go through life being an ignoramus. You need to obtain knowledge. You need to study, learn Torah, learn the laws, and everything like that. But when it comes to actually doing it, when it comes to when the rubber hits the road and you're doing commandments and you're serving God, performing the will of God, keep that simple. Set aside wisdom and knowledge for the moment. Don't think of in clever terms. All the things that you've learned, the clever gematrias, the numerical equivalent of this versus that, and the connection of this with that, and deep mystical, Kabbalistic connections and layers and spheros. Put that aside. When you're doing a mitzvah, when you're serving God, when you're living a godly life, do that with pashtus, simplicity, kanus, sincerity, and emunah, faith. Rabbi Nachman in Likutei Moharan says that the greatest wisdom is not to be wise at all. When you live your life with pashtus, when you live your life with simplicity and sincerity, truthfulness, and emunah, with faith in God, when you're doing things, when you're living your life, when you're how you treat people, how you go about your daily business, how you interact with others, keep that unsophisticated. Keep that simple, and in so doing, you will achieve a purity in your life that you can't get to intellectually. God wants your heart. He wants the simple, innocent purity of your heart. Yes, it's very nice to be clever. Yes, it's very nice to plumb all these depths of wisdom. And that's all very good. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do it. I'm saying you should do it. But when it comes to the practice, when the practice of your faith, the practice of your life, that's more important than wisdom. I'm not saying wisdom's not important. I'm saying it is important. But we learn in order to do. our faith, whether you're coming at this new as a convert, as a ger, as a Baalei Tshuva, as a returnee, someone who's not had the benefit of a religious life or is coming back to it again, and also for Noahides. When it comes to living, do that with simplicity and with sincerity, be real, and ultimately with faith in God. And by doing this, you will achieve a level that that will surprise you, and will be such a rich and rewarding life. I hope these videos are of use to you. I hope you come again, watch them, learn, be encouraged, be inspired. We're going to be doing many more. And until then, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.